Yo, what's up, dude? Hit me back. I want to talk. Fucking nothing crazy. All right. Hope to talk soon. Kisses. 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 Hope to talk soon. Kisses.
I've been waiting for an opportunity to show you sometimes that you're a human and you fucking do the same exact shit that you accuse me of. You fucking can't handle that shit. You fucking can't handle that shit.
I get fucking nasty. I get fucking nasty.
You fucking can't handle that shit.
Nobody fucking likes you. Nobody fucking cares.
Because you fucking deserve nothing. Because you fucking deserve nothing. Fucking whore.
Nobody fucking likes you. Nobody fucking cares.
Because you fucking deserve nothing.
I get fucking nasty. Because I know I'm fucking better than you. I know I've always been better than you. And I know that you know that shit. I know you know deep inside you're worthless.
Dumb and unattractive. 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 Dumb and unattractive.
I'm sorry. It is. I'm sorry. It is.
Bye, Chuck. Bye, Chuck. Bye, Chuck. Go fuck yourself, Chuck. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, Chuck. Fucking worthless. Fucking worthless. Fucking worthless. Fucking worthless. Cannot wait to see you. I can't wait to. I can't wait to see you. Cannot wait to see you. I hope you got fucking knee braces on, you fucking pussy. You wanna fuck me up because I bring that up? Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Too bad. Too bad. Go fuck yourself, Chuck. Bye, Chuck. Bye, Chuck.
Bye, Chuck.
Bye, Chuck. You're such a fucking loser, scumbag. Too bad. Too bad.
Welcome. Episode 2. The Opinionated Asshole Club podcast. I am your host, Chuck motherfucking Thomas. And, I'm thrilled to be here with you guys. Thrilled that you're here with me watching this fucking nonsense that I'm creating. If you're unfamiliar with what we do here, what I do here at the show, it's self-explanatory. Opinionated Asshole Club. I speak my opinion about things, and usually I'm over-opinionated about it. That's what we do. That's what I do. Today's episode, I called it... they sell their souls for this because, recently with the P. Diddy stuff coming out like it did, and, if it did anything productively, it created a lot of rumors and a lot of maybe perhaps truths coming out about what it's like behind closed doors in the Hollywood scene, which people have claimed for, I don't know, fucking all of time, that there was diddlers and there was devil worshiping and yada, yada, yada going on in Hollywood. And there's a crazy hierarchy of people and the Illuminati and, the general, I'm sure you know the gist of what Hollywood is known for. The term selling your soul is, has been a popular phrase in Hollywood since the beginning of Hollywood also. But lately, I don't know if it's because of the Diddy stuff bringing things to light. Well, it's just, the shit's getting more obvious. The soul selling and the fucking humiliation rituals and the things that go on right in front of our faces. I mean, these people are fucking morphing right in front of our faces. Literally, they're changing into other people or fucking lizards. And I'm not saying lizard people. I'm saying that some of these motherfuckers that are on Ozempic and shit look like lizards. They look like lizards. And they're not, it's not, I'm not putting that into the lizard people conspiracy. They're people that look like lizards. They walk like crabs, talk like people, but they're everywhere. This is, I don't know if it's Ozempic. I mean, they claim it's Ozempic. I mean, this Ozempic shit works. These motherfuckers have lost so much weight, it looks like they lost that themselves. Like, it looks like it sucked the life out of them. There's a handful of people. Recently, a lot of people are talking about Jelly Roll. That doesn't look like the same guy. Jelly Roll doesn't look like... And listen, I'm not very familiar with Jelly Roll. I know I've heard Save Me, fucking a million times. But, and I got nothing against Jelly Roll. I just don't... I've never particularly checked this stuff out. Don't care to. I'm not a big country guy. But that doesn't look like the same guy. This weight loss overnight, he dropped like fucking 6 people overnight. He just shows up all thin with no beard, talking about, the tattoos look weird. I mean, everything looks weird. And you can argue that Ozempic is sucking the life out of these people, or whatever it does to people, it made Jelly Roll look different. Sure, maybe that's true. But like, what is this Ozempic shit? I mean, I've had friends, that do, speed for weeks and they don't eat, a fucking thing for weeks. And they don't look like that. Whatever the fuck Ozempic is and what it's doing to people is insane. I mean, and I'm just saying that for the reason of the explanation. The explanation of why these people look like aliens and zombies and shit is they say, it's the Ozempic. That's wild if that's what it is. I don't think that's what it is. It looks like the souls are being sucked out of these people. Not metaphorically. The Rock looks like, I got some pictures for examples. Of course, I came prepared. You had to bear with me a little bit. I'm the only producer, as you saw by the opening credits. Yeah, so let's check this out. So we go here. First, we'll start off with this bitch. What is going on there? Huh? What the fuck is going on there? What is going on with Ariana Grande? What has been going on with Ariana Grande? What the fuck has happened, folks? Really? I'm curious. What has happened? Look at her. Look at this bitch. What has happened? Now listen, I'm not judging anybody on their weight gain, weight loss, none of that shit. I mean, that's fine. Listen, I'm all for doing things that make you feel good and make you feel healthy and being healthy. I'm all for that. I don't particularly partake in events that lead me to such endeavors, but I'm all for people taking care of themselves, doing some stuff. I'm even all for cheating. I'm even all for taking a drug, maybe not Ozempic, if that's what it's doing to people, but I'm all for a little greasing the wheels a little bit. I'm all for that. Go for it, I've cut many corners, cut many lines too, listen, I'm not saying go, you should do it, but I mean, if that's what you want to do, I'm not one to judge anybody or tell anybody they shouldn't do anything. So go for it. But How do these people think this is attractive? How do these people see themselves and think like, yeah, man, I'm looking good. Look at this shit. Let's see. You got now Ariana Grande. We already saw that. Bear with me here. There's Jelly Roll. That's Jelly Roll. I mean, that's not, maybe it's not the best picture for what I'm seeing. Because I guess it kind of looks like, I don't think it's the same guy. I don't care. I don't think it's the same guy. And, I mean, Jelly Roll blew up. Don't get me wrong. Again, he's very talented guy. But I mean, he's nominated for every Grammy on fucking planet Earth or whatever. He's a big deal. And since, like I said, since this Diddy stuff has come to light, we've learned that to be a big deal like that requires some sacrifices. Clearly, he went through some PR, and somebody was like, "Hey, you got to look better. You got to look thinner. You got to look like less of a jelly roll. Jelly roll. Fucking jelly roll." It's wild. These people. I mean, that man has changed. I mean, that shit's crazy. He's half the man he used to be. So, like Scott Weiland said. That's insane. He doesn't look right. That doesn't look healthy, people. That doesn't look healthy at all. Not in such a fashion too. He rushed. I mean, look at Sharon Osbourne. Look at Sharon Osbourne, people. Like, that is, I don't know. Like, she kind of looks like a South Park character that has like the real, they have like the real face, like the Trump character. She kind of looks like a weird South Park character, or like something from Stranger Things. Or that doesn't look right. She looks crazy. She looks different. And again, I'm not trying to shame anybody. I'm not trying to embarrass or talk shit on anybody. I'm just curious what the fuck is going on. That is not normal. That's not fucking normal. That's not normal. It's not attractive either. Like I said, I'm all for cutting corners, but if this is the end result, I don't think I'm for that. What in the fuck? What if everybody started looking like this? We're heading that way. At least in Hollywood, we're heading that way. That's insane. Look at this woman. Don't say more. Kelly. Look at Kelly. Come on. Who? That's the same person. It's funny when you see somebody grow up like that, like Kelly. We saw Kelly at a young age. We saw her at her young, awkward, chubby age and such. When you see somebody grow up in the spotlight like that, it's crazy, because if you look at the before pictures, like when she was younger, and I'm sure that she hates those pictures. I'm sure, like most people in that awkward stage in their life, they're not happy with their looks. And Kelly has gone through great lengths to change her looks, so obviously she's more aware of her looks, and that's all. Listen, I'm all for that. But it's crazy to think, you look back on those times where like she probably wasn't happy with her looks, but I mean, look at the one on the right. Who is that? That soul is gone. That is a demon. It looks like a fucking demon. And listen, I'm not going to speculate. I love the Osbournes. I mean, obviously, fucking huge fan of Ozzy. Rest in peace. I love the Osbournes. I mean, no, no ill will towards these people, but I mean, this is scary. I would not want to run into her in an alley. I'd be scared to death. Scared to death, people. What else we got here? Jessica Simpson. Looks like she's actually in The Simpsons now. She looks like a Simpsons character. She looks like Jeffree Star. She looks like, Jesus Christ, what is going on? What is that? What is that, dude? That's not normal. That's not healthy. That's not attractive. It's fucking weird. That shit's weird. We can't, come on, guys. Come on, we can't encourage this. What do we got here? Look at The Rock. Look at this man. Look at this shit. This looks like an ad for crack. This shit looks like an ad for crack. Would you like to fucking lose weight? Fucking smoke some crack. Look at his head. I mean, that man, that looks like he looks like his soul is gone. And again, I'm not saying that shit to be metaphoric or cool or whatever the fuck. I'm not saying it to be whatever. It looks like his fucking soul is gone. Like, do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Because this motherfucker is cooking rocks. He is cooking crack. Come on. What is going on there? Why does that happen? This man spent his whole life to achieve looking like he did on the left. And then he just was like, fuck it. Because, I can't imagine you go back from where he's out on the right back to where he's out on the left. I can't imagine that happens quickly. That doesn't happen quickly. That shit doesn't happen, folks. So why would somebody put in all this work, the work that he did his whole career, his whole life? Excuse me. One second. Throat dry, this motherfucker. Bear with me, folks. Listen, if you'd like to fucking make the show look cleaner and shit, by all means, I'm looking for a producer. Do this shit all by myself? No, I'm just kidding. Excuse me. All right, means we can chair back. But why would you work your whole life to look like, the guy on the left just to flip a switch and be the guy on the right? He looks like Quagmire. He looks like an Arab Quagmire. Giggity, giggity. That shit is crazy, dude. That shit is crazy. This is sad shit. It's sad shit, people. Bradley Cooper. Who in the fuck? Neither one of those guys look like Bradley Cooper. I don't even know which one's before and after. But, look at the man on the right. He's fucking soulless. Oh, he looks like a deer in headlights. Deer in headlights. That face is weird, man. What the fuck happened to Bradley Cooper? Because it's not like he needed to lose weight. He didn't even lose any weight. He lost face. What in the fuck? How? What is this shit, people? What is going on? What is this shit? Huh? Let's see. We got Lark Voorhees. Look at Lark Voorhees. That is Lisa Turtle, people. I know this is a fairly an old picture, and I think she got some of her looks back. I think. I don't know. I know this picture is a good bit old, though. At least 10 years old, I believe. That's irrelevant, though. That's fucking Lisa Turtle. Screech is doing backflips in his grave. That is Lisa fucking Turtle. Come on, guys. She hasn't even had that much work. What did she sell her soul for? Was it, did she owe soul for fucking Saved by the Bell? I just don't get how. What did Lark Voorhees? She hasn't really worked since she started looking like that. So what in the fuck would she sell her soul for? What did she get out of that? I think she got ripped off. I think she absolutely got ripped off. Because who is that? Who the fuck is that? Shit is scary, man. and the lengths that people will go to be famous. I mean, I myself growing up, I always wanted to be famous. I still do, I guess. I'm still, that's why I'm doing this shit, I guess. That's the idea, with doing things like this or, but, whatever, trying to entertain you motherfuckers. There's great lengths that people will go to do it. I mean, I've wanted to be famous my whole life, and I wouldn't do a lot of most of that shit. I don't know about any of it. Depends. But I definitely wouldn't be out here looking like fucking Bradley Cooper or Jelly Roll or The Rock. Guys, what is going on? It can't be that good. And here's my thing. Up until, the big rumor is about Hollywood is you get diddled. You gotta give up your manhood, or you gotta take it to make it, as me and my friend would say. So if you're getting diddled, and you're also you have to you have to do this to yourself at some point. Are you that, you still that insecure? Is The Rock still that insecure? Is that possible, or is it another entity that's and listen, I know that fucking entity and soul cell and shit. I know how crazy that sounds. I didn't believe any of it either, most of our lives that we've been hearing it. I didn't want to believe it, but fuck, dude. What's the other explanation? The shit is weird. The Rock, look at The Rock. I'm going to go back to it. I'm fucking going back to it. Look at The Rock, guys. Fucking, do you smell what The Rock's cooking? It's going to be Ariana Grande first. I got to flip through the fucking guys. Hold on here. Lark Voorhees. Come on. Bradley Cooper. Come on. Look at this man. Like, the dude on the left would pick his teeth with the guy on the right. Like, how does teeth get so big, by the way? Skinny Rock. Look at his teeth. It fucking looks like a goddamn caricature. What is going on? What is that? What in the fuck does that? Where, this shit is scary, man. It's scary. And like I said, you got to give all that up. Did The Rock have to give up his butt to Vince McMahon to be the the guy? Or what did he have to? What did he? Not did he? What did he have to give up? Because not for nothing, but there was a good fucking decade there where The Rock and Kevin Hart were in every 5 movies. Or The Rock and fucking Sean William Scott, The Rock and whoever. He was, he was a movie a month for a decade, it seemed like. Big hits too, fucking, and we learned that comes at a price. You don't hit that. I believe that. I don't think anybody organically works their way to being superstars like that. It's not possible. There's such a control behind it. It's not even possible. I know that they painted that picture back in the day that, oh yeah, well, these people came, worked hard, and blah blah blah. Bullshit. Jennifer Lopez did not get #1 songs on Billboard with Ja Rule because their songs were good. Because they weren't good. And then the rumors come out, oh, she was getting passed on Diddy Bar. The things that come out, all this shit makes sense. And again, this is all speculation, entertainment purposes, whatever the fuck you guys say. I don't know what's going on. I'm not accusing anybody of doing anything. I know I'm just discussing the things that are being talked about on the internet or talked about around the water cooler. And the things that are right in front of our fucking face. Dude, explain how or why any of those people that I just showed you look like that. How? What is that about? That's smoking that shit to a whole new level. Talk about smoking that shit. I mean, if that's Ozempic, there's no way Ozempic is like. There's no way that a drug that does that to you won't kill you. There's no way. You're gonna die, like for real. There's no fucking way that a drug like that is not going to kill you. I mean, I guess that's why you lose weight so fast, because it's like, hey, well, listen, that's their motto, Ozempic. You lose weight real fast because you only got like a month to live once you start taking this shit. And you know, like I said, there's theories of clones. There's all this shit going on. Avril Lavigne is supposedly not Avril Lavigne. Eminem is not supposedly not Eminem. It's not the same guy. And listen, I don't know if it's because of TikTok melting my brain specifically, but I'm starting to really look at some of these theories that I would like normally have said a long time ago, a few years ago. I would have been like, "You're fucking crazy. That's insane. That's ridiculous. No way." But they raise good arguments, people. There's too many fucking things that make sense about these clone theories and shit. I don't want it to be that way. Shit scares me to death. And then you get, then we get into further things about our existence and if this is a simulation and all that type of shit. And that your outcomes, like, there's a million other parallel universes that are happening at once. And your decisions dictate which timeline you decide to exist in or what decides your reality. So there's like a million Chuck Thomases doing the same podcast at the same time, right? One of them's real good at it. I guess they're all real good at it. I'll do my own horn, but hey, it's my own parallel universe, right? But a decision that I make or a thing, whatever is going to determine which one of those Chuck Thomases I jump into. So when I click out of this podcast and I wrap this up in a minute or two, I'll be a different time, possibly be in a different timeline than I am right now as I'm speaking to you. That's what people suggest is what our reality is. Again, that shit sounds fucking bananas, right? It sounds crazy. Also makes a lot of sense in too many ways. There's too many fucking ways that sort of is like, well, shit, I guess. And I'm a firm believer. Listen, I'm a firm believer in like one coincidence is one thing. I mean, when multiple things don't add up or multiple things say that this is what happened, like, a Kurt Cobain, for example, when there's multiple things around his death that, give you the impression that it wasn't a suicide, it wasn't an unaliving of his own. I'll have to beep that out. Like, I'm not beeping that out. Let them tell me about it. I'm new here, people, But yeah, it's unaliving. May not have been, or I don't think it was self-induced or self-inflicted or whatever. Because there's absolutely no version of the story that says what they claim happened. There's no version of the story where it's undoubtedly self-inflicted unaliving. Every version of the story says otherwise, or stuff just doesn't add up. I mean, so like to me, that's too many coincidences. That'll be a whole nother episode. We'll get into a whole thing about that whole bullshit. But yeah, too many coincidences. Diddy, there's too many things that say you're a piece of shit, dude. Cool that you were found not guilty. That's great. Or whatever. Or they dropped the charges that they couldn't prove that they trumped up. It just doesn't make sense. Good for you. But you're still a piece of shit. I mean, there was too many things that said O.J. Simpson was responsible for what happened to his ex-wife and Ron Goldman. Too many things. The jury says he's not guilty, but I mean, it's a lot of coincidences, no? Who knows what the fuck this world is? I guess that's why we are just supposed to enjoy it, live it up, you know. But yeah, I mean, that's just some stuff to think on. It's just my opinion about stuff. You know, with all this Ozempic talk, I do want to recommend that if you don't like the opinions expressed on the show, you can eat a dick. And the good news about that is, even if you're on a diet, like even if you're on Ozempic, you could still eat a dick, you know? It's Atkins approved, you know, keto friendly, all that shit. So, again, if you don't like what's expressed on this podcast, eat a dick, even on a diet. Even if you're on a diet, you can still eat a dick, okay? Yeah, that's it. That's it for today. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's what I decided to talk about. That's my opinion. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. I'm new to this shit, so we're going to build this stuff up. But this is episode 2. I'm pretty stoked that I staying this on it. 2 episodes in a couple days. Pretty fantastic. Hopefully you guys are digging this and I'm not just smoking weed and just talking to myself. But yeah, if you ever want to come on and share your opinion about something or discuss anything, hit me up. Chuck Thomas lives again at gmail.com. The Over Opinionated Asshole Club is the show. I am your host, Chuck Thomas. It has been a pleasure. I'll be back. Like I said, there'll be some stuff coming up in the future, some album reviews, yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada. But it's been an absolute pleasure, you know, chatting with you guys or talking to myself for you guys. If you'll bear with me 1 second. And anyway, I'm going to send you off with, since today's Thanksgiving, and what was it? 2 years ago, I wrote this one. It's a Christmas song. I wanted to do a Christmas, you know, ditty, if you will. Well, you know. Yeah, let me load this up here 1 second. You just gotta bear with me, if you will. If you don't, I mean, I'm not even gonna know, so it's fine. But yeah. So yeah, this one, it's a little ditty about, you know, if you're, you know, the holiday blues. Sometimes you need to make a little extra money in the holidays, you know. So it's about a story about a plan my friend came up with. So enjoy. So I'll go pick some of my ass. Again, Over Opinionated Asshole Club podcast. It's been real, and have a good one. Well, I was broke and it was Christmas. Then my friend said I should listen. If money is tight, just log on tonight. Let's get rich from pictures of your ass. It's a craze, haven't you heard? It isn't gay, don't have to do bird. Beautiful sight, you'll make rent tonight. Let's get rich from pictures of your ass. My friend said he was broke and he had no plans. Now he partly owns the Cleveland Browns. I asked him how we did it, he said, yo man, let me show you how I get started on. We conspired to make enough to be retired. A beautiful sight, my cheeks were pale white. Let's get rich from pictures of our ass. got no plan. Here's a way to turn things around. Just take a couple pictures of your bare ass, and soon enough the word will spread around. Later on, we'll conspire to pick where to move when we retire. I once was afraid, but now I'm straight paid. I got rich from pictures of my ass. Let's get rich from pictures of your ass. Let's get rich from pictures. Say cheese, bitch.